Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Take One with me, Silver Filter, and we're gonna be doing a bag review once again from a brand called Mono. Okay, some of you who follow this channel may have watched my old review of my previous review of the 365, and this model now will be the condenser. Okay, this is um, a smaller bag compared to the 365, but it's surprisingly um, full of compartments that you'll be really surprised looking at it. It's kind of small, just like a regular backpack, but you'll be surprised how much equipment it can take. Okay, so just looking outside, we can see the bag here with a nice logo again of Mono, and we have a little zipper here for compartment for maybe more paper like stuff, or your iPod player, because you'll see at the top of the zipper you have a little hole in there. Okay, I don't know if it's quite seen in the camera, and this is where you put your headphone wire or your earphone wire. So once it's inside, then you can just have it outside, and then when you're carrying your bag, you can just listen to music. Okay, so that's it's a simple front design, but as you check out the website of Mono, the material is waterproof, so you can be assured that your gear is protected. Okay, and then let's just do one round first before we get into the whole bag inside. Okay, at the sides we have small compartments here. Okay, there, and then another one at the opposite side. Okay, and then here's your carrying side. Okay, it's got nice cushioned uh, straps, and then of course adjustable. And the nice thing, once again, just like the 365, is that it has its own chest strap as well. So the weight is equally distributed, all throughout. Your shoulders aren't really carrying the bulk of the weight. Okay, and then yeah, we have a nice logo here and then another good thing about this is, it has, if you remember, I showed this earlier. This is nice cushioned back. Okay, which can fit like a small sound card if you have, or maybe business cards if you're a DJ. You can have it here. And there's a small compartment here right at the bottom of your straps. Okay, I'll just put this up a bit. So you see your strap here, and then you have this one. Okay, so you have your strap here. Okay, what's nice about this little compartment is if you have like really small items, you can just put it here. So I remember back then I had put some of my batteries for some of my recording equipment here, so it fits nicely. And now, since sometimes I take this out just for out of town trips, I have toothpaste. Okay. And so, and the same goes for the other side, which has both compartments as well. All right, let's get into it. Now outside we have two main compartments here. Okay, we have on top. So looking at it on top, we have the front and the one at the back. Okay, so let's go at the front first. Okay, all right. So now we open up the front panel. Okay, so we can see here now a small pocket here, which I use for my connectors. Okay, stuff like these. And then of course, if like the other mono bag I demoed, there's also cable um, tire. What do we call it? Okay, so just to give you an example, um, so if you have your cables here, then you can just tie them up nicely here so that it's not, you know, hanging about, and in case you want to get something inside, so that it's not going to disturb or intrude into your probing inside once you're trying to get some gear. Okay, and then we have a nice little pocket here, which you can see with the orange lining. And then what's nice here is even some of my photographer friends have also asked about the mono bag, because they found that, you know, the compartments are good, and if they have some cases, it won't be a problem. And what's nice here is they have this these removable slots. Okay, so I'll just pull one out. Okay, so they have these removable slots, okay, which can hold whatever you want to put into it. So in my case, this slot or this compartment can hold a decent sized sound card. So in my case, the Native Instruments audio control fits perfectly inside this particular compartment. Okay, so just put it back. And there's one here at the side, which is a little bit smaller, which can hold maybe some wall warts or, you know, adapters. So it's really up to you. And if it's not velcroed in, if you don't have the compartments here, then you have more space for something bigger. Like if you have a bigger controller that you wanna bring. Okay, if you have like 2 controllers. Okay, and then we proceed to the main compartment. But before I move on, you'll notice though that maybe one of the cons that I've noticed with this is that it really doesn't stand up straight, you know, especially if it's full. It's kind of tilted. Okay, if I move this here, you know, you can see that it's tilted. Okay, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing depending on the person using it, but you know, I was hoping that it could be standing up more. Okay, all right, back to the compartment. Okay, so let's open it. Okay, so the back compartment opens almost fully, you know, if you see here, right. So it opens almost fully, and it has its own this nice orange lining here. And what do we have inside? Okay, since I bring 2 bags now, just because I have a couple of pieces during gigs, I use this temporarily to house my Pioneer EFX box. Okay, so let's put this aside first and just go through the bag. Alright, so if you look into the whole bag, we have 2 areas. Of course, this is pretty much self-explanatory, where we put our laptops, and we can see that it's pretty well cushioned here, both sides. So you have your protection there. The only thing that I hate most, especially when I got this, because when you look at it, you kind of know that, you know, it's been kind of abused already. So this bag can really take a beating, and the rivets here are really well made and well constructed. Okay, the thing that it's just a minor gripe. You know, when I'm trying to get some things or put my laptop or pull out my laptop, and I pull out the strap here, it automatically sticks onto the handle here. So I don't know if it's seen in the camera, but because of the many times that the Velcro had stuck on the handle. Unfortunately, there are some of the, what do we call this? The threads that got pulled by the Velcro. You know how it happens when Velcro sticks onto cloth and stuff like that. So I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Okay, but the compartment on its own is pretty big. I have a machine that I carry, and along with this particular bag that fits nicely with the laptop, and I'm still able to bring. Well, so for example, just one example of a setup that I can use this with. So let's say I have my laptop, I have my machine, and I still have room to spare for my chaos pad inside here on the outer part, and the adapter fits nicely, and if you have smaller headphones, then it will fit nicely there. So there, this has been, I've always wanted to do a short review and just an overview of the condenser, and I hope you guys like it. And it's really the reason why I got this, even if I have the 365 already, is that it's practically multi-purpose. I really didn't get it initially because I wanted to play out with it, but because it's the perfect travel bag for me. I use this for traveling even if I don't have any gigs. So whenever I need to travel, I have clothes to bring and my laptop. So basically, it's a pretty nice laptop bag, regardless if you're a music producer or a DJ. Just anybody who loves music will find a lot of uses for this. So there. So I hope you pick one up, and there are other mono bag designs out there, but this one is pretty neat. So I hope I'll see you in the next review. Peace. God bless.